Ooh, got you early that time. Oh, Laura hates that, so I got to keep doing it. Hey, cruising fans. How would you like to save some money on your cruise? Or not? One of the big questions that I hear a lot, especially from new cruisers, is what do I do with my phone? I hear all these horror stories about getting charged hundreds and hundreds of dollars because I didn't use my phone, but then the phone company I got back says I used all this data, whatever you want to call it, and I have this huge phone bill. Number one, if you want to use your phone, I would probably call your provider and ask them if they have a specific package for cruising. Some do, some don't. It just depends on your phone carrier. There is mobile at sea that you can use with a particular AT&T. I know for sure has it. That's my carrier of preference right now. And they have a cellular at sea plan that you can buy. It is quite expensive, so I don't usually do that. But like I say, you live and you learn and you see what works for you. I'm going to give you a couple tricks. One of the things that a lot of people really love about cruising is the I disconnected from the world feeling. Let me flip a little bit up. Oop, look at there. I got my cruising shirt on today. This was Royal Caribbean. We are going Carnival. But anyway, one of the great feelings a lot of people get on a cruise is the disconnecting fact. I'm going to put my phone in a safe and not even worry about it. I'm done. I'm on a cruise ship. I drop my keys in the safe. I'm drinking. I'm not driving. I'm on a boat for the next 5 to 7 days, and they're going to take care of my every need. So that's one of the great things about cruising is you're kind of just disconnected. If you do want to stay in touch with the land and your kids or family, whatever you may have, there is several options to do it. Me personally, being a small business owner, I have what they call voice over IP phone service for my business. Voice over IP phone service is where your phone service comes through the internet, not a traditional phone or cellular connection. It's brought to you via internet connection. This is the key at sea. Wow, that sounded cool. Key at sea is not having a cellular connection. So there's a couple options you can do. One of them I'll put in the link. I use a service called Open Phone that is really nice for my business. It allows me a lot of options that makes you look like a huge professional business. But anyway, that one's called Open Phone. I'll leave a link down below for people if they want to try that or use it. We generally get a internet package from the cruise ship. We usually get the one that allows you to, it's not, quite frankly, the internet on a cruise ship is horrible. They have a plan called their Blazing their Blazing Fast plan, which is ridiculous because there is no such thing as the two words internet and blazing fast. That's 3 words. But anyway, those don't commit. They just don't work. There's nothing blazing fast about the internet. Don't think you're going to get on board and stream Netflix or Hulu or anything like that. That's not fast enough. Now, several cruise ships are doing some upgrades and are working on that going forward, so that may be an option with some of the new internet services that they're working on putting the ships. The Starlink, for instance, I hear rumors that Starlink is going to be aboard some of the cruise ships here in the near future, so that may open up a couple different scenarios. But right now, don't worry about it. You're not, load you up some movies on an iPad and there's your entertainment, because the TV is pretty pitiful on a cruise ship. But anyway, let's get back to the cell phone. I don't want you to have a high or unexpected bill, so we're going to give you a few quick tips on how to eliminate having a phone bill when you get home from your cruise and go, what in the world just happened? Because it does happen. It happens a lot to people. So if you want to have phone service, what I suggest is if you get an internet package, it doesn't have to be their top package. You can get the one that's kind of the surfing and social media package. And Facebook, for instance, has a calling feature. If you go into your Facebook page and you can literally call, I believe it's at the, let me see where it's at while I'm thinking about it. I really don't know. If you go into your personal page, it gives you a calling feature. Well, let's get back to that. Let's get back to that in another video. I'll do another video on that because I don't want to make this too long. I know we do it all the time, and naturally if I'm looking at it, I'm not going to be able to do that. But let's secure you right now so there's no extra charges. Let's say you just want to go out on the ocean and have a 5-day cruise, 7-day cruise, and you don't want any phone charges. Let me show you how to do that right quick. It's real simple. And if you've traveled much, you probably know most of this, but we're going to show you anyway. All right, hold tight for me just a second, and we'll be right on back. All right, hello guys, we're back with that. I wanted to show you on my phone. I have an iPhone. If you're an Android user, same principles apply. I don't have an Android phone to show you, or I would, but I'm going to show you on an iPhone. iPhone's super simple. Wow, that screen looks dirty under here, doesn't it? If you just swipe down from your left corner, you see right here all of my services are on. Quick, easy way to take care of this to where you do not get any charges. See that airplane? Bam, you hit airplane mode. If you notice, the little antenna, which is your cellular data, went away. The little Bluetooth device under it went away. Look at there. I can turn on Bluetooth if I want to use Bluetooth on the cruise ship for maybe something specific. You have maybe you're using a Shipmate app or something you'd like Bluetooth, or you want to use Bluetooth from your phone to your headphones if while you're laying out sunning, having a good time and a few drinks, you just want to jam out to some of your music. You can still use your headphones and the music off your phone. Well, we're going to turn that off for definitions now. This one right here is the one you want to remember. This corner one, see I just lit up blue there? Let's turn them all back on. See how they're, the green one is your cellular data. That is definitely the one you want turned off. That's the one that's going to try to connect to your phone carrier, and every time it does, it's going to upload information back and forth, and it's going to charge you for every bit of data that you do while that's on. So easiest, just hit the little airplane. You see I had that on. Bluetooth is now on. That, believe it or not, is Bluetooth off for that scenario. Bluetooth, meaning the word blue, you see it goes blue. Ah, Bluetooth's on. All right, we'll turn that off. But if you do a voice over IP phone service of any kind, and you would like to be able to use your phone service while you're at sea, you are going to have to get a internet package from the cruise ship and hit the little radar there. That turns your Wi-Fi back on. You're going to have your Wi-Fi on to connect to the ship's internet. So you can see the Wi-Fi is on, Bluetooth is off, the cellular network, which is the most important one to keep off, that one there, is off. That's the easiest, is if you just hit that little airplane button, you see everything went green, or green. 2 blues and a green. Green's the cellular data. You can just turn that off here, leave the other 2 on, but quite frankly, the easiest way is if you just hit the airplane mode, you know you have it all right there where you want it off. I turn Bluetooth on, I turn Wi-Fi on. It won't allow you while you're in airplane mode to turn cellular back on, which is a good thing. You're allowed to do these 2. This is the one that's going to cost you money, so make sure that one's off. See, when I turned airplane mode back on, now it just connected. See the little AT, and let me move it down. See how it went off? Airplane mode's on, but you see my Wi-Fi is still on. See that one? That just made my little Wi-Fi disappear. Bluetooth, I just connected it to disconnecting. But see the Wi-Fi? Searching for a Wi-Fi network, bam, just found a Wi-Fi network. But the main one I'm going to emphasize again, see that little airplane? When I hit that one back off, searching, I just connected to AT&T. Now, when you're on a cruise ship and you're away from the United States, let's say Mexico, you're going to see like MX, or you're going to see some other things pop in there. Again, you're connecting to a network which is going to be roaming, and it may roam into another cellular phone network to connect back to your network, and you're really going to get charged then. So, easiest way, just hit that little airplane button. Now you're off. Wi-Fi off, cellular, your Bluetooth off. So again, just turn your Wi-Fi back on. Now you just connected to a Wi-Fi network. If you buy the ship internet, it's going to connect to the ship's internet. If you have a voice over IP service like I do, you can see my cellular's off. I have a service here. I have several services, but if you click open phone, you can see I have a clean inbox. But I'm also allowed to come over here. 1, 7, 8, 4, it's bigger.
Good morning. The day is Monday, September 12th.
You noticed I'm
128 years, Haltom has helped our friends on their most special occasions with the finest diamonds and
that's
timepieces.
loud.
We're open and look forward to
Let's see what
safely seeing you
temperature is.
continue our tradition with the next generation's heirlooms. Haltom's Jewelers in Sundance Square, downtown Fort Worth. Haltom's Jewelers, time 10:57. Current temperature at 75 degrees. Clear through Tuesday, high today mid-80s, low tonight mid-60s, Tuesday's high, low 90s. The weather phone is a community service from Haltom's Jewelers.
So you see, I did that while you don't see any cellular coverage up top there. You see the little airplane right here? Airplane mode is still on, but we have Wi-Fi on. That is your key. If I come back here, you're going to see my airplane mode still on, but I have Wi-Fi on, so I just made that phone call without having cellular data. A good tip, if you have an extra iPhone or an old iPhone that you're not using, you can still make phone calls on it if you're in a Wi-Fi network. So, for instance, I don't have to have AT&T, Verizon, or T-Mobile to have a phone at home. If I wanted to have a cell phone at home and use it for phone calling or anything at home, if you had a voice over IP service, the one I just talked about, Open Phone, they are $10 a month. So if you had Wi-Fi at home and you had Open Phone, for instance, $10 a month, you have your cell phone wandering around the house, you would have a home phone. So same thing on the cruise ship. When you turn that one on, look at there, it's just found AT&T. So that's how you eliminate, oops, didn't hit it. That's how you eliminate your cellular data. That's where your charges come from. That's your AT&T, Metro, T-Mobile, whatever you have. That's the person that's going to charge you if that comes off on a cruise and charges you. So I hope this was informative. Please go down and hit subscribe and like if you found this interesting. It will definitely save you from having any unexpected phone charges. And other than that, that's it. I don't know why. Oh, there I'm locked, so that's off. So again, you can always turn that off like that. And like I say, if you don't want to do that, you can click on it and you've turned it off there. Maybe not. Wow. Okay, I thought, oh, well, it's on 5G. I turn cellular data off, you still see AT. Okay, so yes, definitely hit the airplane mode. That's going to definitely shut that off. And then come back over here if you're going to do a ship's package and turn your Wi-Fi back on. All right, guys, I'm sorry this video ran a little long. I didn't want it to go this long, but hope you will get some value out of this, and I hope the value is that you don't have a $500 or $600 phone bill when you get home. So anyway, that's it for today. Hope you find this super helpful, and don't forget to subscribe. We've got a very, very, very good one come tomorrow that's going to help you figure out how to get a little more drink out of your drink package. Not really your drink package, but it's going to allow you to get a few extra drinks if your drink package ran to zero. And they're saying, I'm sorry, you can have no more drinks. So again, hit that subscribe button. You're going to get notified when I do that tomorrow on how to have 15 drinks plus maybe 4 or 5 more sitting in your room for when you're watching the ocean and going to bed. All right, guys, we'll see you later. Hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.